Shake a state sleep, bro.
Sanibonani and welcome back to Let's Work It Out. As usual, I'm your host, Ketu Samsani, and today we're bringing you guys another story that's hard-hitting, that's fresh, that's entrepreneurial, a story that will truly touch you if you're in the same thinking space. And today joining us in the studio is none other than the money maker, Umalume, as I call him. It's Witu Matata, yes sis. Today joining us today in the studio, guys, is Siyanda Mthiyane. Please help me. Yes, give a round of applause for Siyanda Mthiyane. Welcome to Let's Work It Out.
Thank you for having me, and hello to the viewers.
All right, shout out. So, Mr. Moneymaker, the big dog, Silver Fox.
So they say.
Yeah, so they say. Huh?
Yeah.
Welcome to Let's Work It Out, man.
Thank you.
I'm quite honored to have you in the space. I've been thinking, about your story and kind of like, I wanted to get into the space, but it's a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah.
And I hope you got a good story, well, some pearls of wisdom from your story to share with the people so they understand more who is Siyanda Mthiyane.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, guys, so just to give you a quick overview, right? Siyanda is from KZN, actually around my hometown in Mthiyane. I'm like, say 45 minutes away from him. Sia works at South Point. He's a marketing and sales coordinator. He is a motivational speaker. He's a public speaker. He's an event MC. And the biggest and the best part of it, he is an entrepreneur with a very big mindset on just how to improve his life. So today we're going to cover through some of those channels, from losing a job and almost going back home to tell his parents that, look, I ain't got no money, but being the fighter that he is, he found a way and made it out. So that's the story, and we're gonna do some learning today.
Yeah.
So maybe just to kick it off, so tell us who is Siyanda?
You know what? It's a difficult one to kind of express. It kind of needs a lot of words to put it together. But if I was to say in one sentence or paragraph, I'd say Siyanda is a well-grounded young man. He is driven. He's motivated. He's no average Joe.
He
always thrives to do the best for everyone and himself.
Yeah.
Very family orientated, very communal, and that would be me in the most broadest sense.
Yeah.
There's so much more to me.
Without going into
you know what I mean? So it's really hard. It's like in an interview, someone asks you, "Who are you? Tell us about yourself." Like, I'm like, always, do you have time?
Yeah.
Can I take you through the journey? But you never have enough time. So I'm very driven. I'm really well spoken, and I really want the best for everyone and myself.
Yeah. And then tell us about your choice of outfit today. Clearly, in your definition of who you are, a bit about who you are is fashionable. Does that say anything to how you think in terms of how you dress?
I think it speaks more to what I want to achieve.
Yeah.
So how I look today is inspired through my varsity days.
Yeah.
So in varsity, I was studying entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
And my major was marketing.
Yeah.
And I used to walk on campus with a full suit.
Every day,
full suit.
Every day you were wearing a suit on campus.
Blistering sun at TUT,
and
main campus, and Pretoria's blistering hot.
But you kept it. What was the
psychology? And I was walking, so I didn't have a car. So I had to walk, I'd say maybe about 1 kilometer, and then get to campus. And as to your question, what made me do it? I was reading a lot of books growing up. I used to read a lot of books because I kind of felt like there's more to life than just what I know and what I'm studying. So I invested in a lot of books. I think primarily a couple of books, which then drove my motivation and keeping the right people around me. So walking on campus, I found that if I look good, and this is through retrospect, at the time I didn't know.
Yeah.
I was just testing something out.
Yeah.
So I'd walk on campus, people used to spread the way, like make a way for me. I was
Blow a
like,
hole, people. Blow a hole.
okay, girl. All right, cool. I don't need to like do this whole thing. Oh, shimmy. Oh, can I get through? Can I not?
Yeah.
You know. And what clicked to me through the way that I dress is that someone came to me with a proposal.
Really?
They're like, dude, listen. You're in the business class. You're very outspoken because in class as well, very outspoken, challenging,
very
challenge the lecturer. Like,
yeah.
make sure that whatever they say, I don't take it on face value. So. I was very outspoken and I expressed my opinion, and I think to some people it connected with them, you know. And I think sometime between that phase, someone came to me and gave me a proposal and said, "Hey, buddy, how about we do this?" And I'm like, in my mind, I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I was dressing because I wanted to feel good.
Yeah.
I wanted to be confident. I wanted to have that thing about me, that spaz, that thing that sets you apart from the most. So once I got that proposal, many others came, and that's how I got to pay for my fees.
Yeah. So maybe coming back to feeling good and dressing good, maybe it actually stems a bit back. So let's touch a bit on the part of the story where you say you grew up washing cars just to make some money.
Yeah, it's a funny story really because I stumbled upon it. So, like I said, in the briefing document that you gave me, it's to me when I was washing cars, I started washing cars for my family members. So in business, I didn't know then, but in retrospect, that's only when you are able to connect the dots, like Steve Jobs had said. So I always wanted to make extra buck and extra, just a little bit more money, you know. I wanted to go and maybe buy that extra cool drink that I couldn't buy when I was a kid, that extra sweet, that extra anything, you know. And I think when my uncle came to me and said, "Listen, wash this car and I'll pay you $20." I'm like, what?
You're telling a little kid?
You're telling me that I can wash your car and you're gonna give me $20?
Yeah.
Remember, I'm not getting any type. I'm not getting anything from my parents. I'm a kid, you know. Everything is in house.
Yeah.
You know, love me
Five,
and everything is in the house.
Yeah.
So, and nonetheless, they didn't know that I had bigger dreams. You know, I'm sure they assumed, but they didn't know how big they were. So, I washed the car. It gave me $20, and then after washing the car and getting the $20, I got to drive it around. You know, you drive it around the block.
Just to show your hard work.
You know, show your hard work, you know, showcase and get a dose of dopamine. So that's where it all started. And then from there, it rippled from one thing to another. But washing my uncle's car was the first thing, because I traded a lot of money. And a lot of money at that time was about, I'd say, $400.
That's a lot of money, I'm talking about.
I mean, $400 while you're on home and you're not doing it on school leave. I couldn't leave because I'm used to work, but school break. You know, you're chilling, you're not doing anything for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And this guy's coming through, bringing his car. My parents now, I don't wash the car for my parents for free, I now wash it for cash.
Yeah.
You know, so that then gave me an extra motivation to say, I like money coming to me. And I like having to be able to, you know, control that space of money. And I didn't know that I like money that much. I like the idea of what money does for you, you know? So that's where everything started for me.
So now, if I may, is being a kid, so now you've planted the seed, but obviously as a child, for you, it's just like easy money that affords you that extra, like you said, toy, sweets, or packet of chips.
Yeah.
But now you're past your varsity days, right? And you've got this entrepreneurial spirit in you, right? And you had just now suddenly lost a job and you were almost on your way back home. What sparked in you to change that trajectory?
So, it wasn't me losing my job. It was the end of a campaign. So, I started from a promoter. From a promoter, then I became campus manager. From campus manager, I did brand ambassador campaigns. Yeah. And then from then on, I quit. I told myself, now I'm trying to go into a professional working space, whereby I became then a librarian. That thing, all of those things, it now ended. You know, so I'm at a point where the librarian gig was giving me everything. So it was giving me $3.5 a month, and I wasn't able to pay for rent. Yeah. Right. And that now was coming to an end. So I had no other plan. You know, I'm here at like 3rd year, and I'm thinking to myself, I've got 1 more year, because I started with where it's an extended course.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just an extra year of your studies, up until you graduate. But I was almost done, And my parents now, my little sister started at tax school fees compared to TUT school fees is two different things, And I've been in the game for some time now. It was her time to now, I think, start chowing my parents' money.
Yeah.
And my time was done. So I'm there sitting on the couch, and I'm contemplating to myself, my bag is packed.
Sure.
I haven't told them that, listen, I'm gonna come back. I'd use my last money to pay a bit of rent that I could, and buy the little groceries that I could, and then buy the ticket to go back home, Greyhound. So
sure.
Then I remember it was about 3:30 in the afternoon, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, am I gonna go back? A boy from KZN, big dreams, big vision, big everything, and then to come back home, like 500 kilometers back, and to say I couldn't do it. I failed. Everything that I told you when I was growing up was a lie. I failed. So for me, it took me back. I was like, damn, how is this what my life is about? And I mean, I was wearing a shirt that day, a white shirt, sitting down on the couch. I bought one couch. Chilled there. I was contemplating, trying to see what the hell am I gonna do. Fine. There's nothing I can do at that time,
Yeah.
You've done all you can. You've sent out all the CVs. You went to door to door. You've done everything humanly possible.
You've pushed.
I've pushed, bruh. And I think maybe about closer to 5 o'clock, just before business hours closed, I got a call. So I'd lost my phone. So, funny enough, I'm sorry, but I'd lost my phone, and then so I just changed numbers, and then and then I'm going back to my calls, and in the singer follow up on my demo. So in my dark space, I still managed to follow up and ensure this is the last day I have. I'm going tomorrow. Let me push. I think Zame, man. So one together,
So
in fact, hey, need phone. The last call is instead of 5 rand, they phoned in. I remember I was using Celsius at the time. I called him like, yo, hi Shangi, how are you? She's like, Sia, did you not get my message? I'm like, what message, Shangi? She's like, you need to come for an interview today. Excuse me, Shangi? I didn't get that. I didn't get it. And he's like, yeah, today you need to come for an interview. I'm broke. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll be there. Give me about 2 hours, because I'm coming from Pretoria, going to Joburg, College Drive, so I'm gonna take about 3 different transports. So just please do it. I'll be there.
Bear with me.
Okay. She's like, okay, see you then. Bye. No time to celebrate. I was Miller Cedar at the time. So remember, I did brand ambassador campaign, so I was a Miller Cedar, and they were delivering my 2 cases of stock. This guy who delivers is from the office, which I just called.
Yeah.
Delivers. I didn't know he was delivering today. I did not know. This is God's work, universe. I see it's God's work. He delivers Lucky, funny enough, and he pulls up. I walk out. It's like, oh, Lucky, you're here. Okay, listen, I've got an interview. Like, I know. Come, let's go. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
All of a sudden, boom.
All right, cool. Put the stock in the house. Get into the car. I was wearing this. And then get to where I need to go. Get to Joburg. It was more of a, listen, we need you to do this and this and this and this. You're gonna be on probation. I'm like, alright, cool. I didn't know what probation was. I was like, I'm here now. That's all it is.
I'm ready. I'm here.
This probation of 3 months, I got 3 months to prove myself. Give me one.
And I'm gonna show you.
I wish you could even give me weeks. I'll show you.
Yeah.
So I was that driven. So that was my pushing. That was my, okay, Siyanda, you've got a chance now. You can unpack your bags.
Sure.
You can unpack your bags.
So you were that close to going home.
Yeah.
And now from where you've come, and all the lessons that you've learned, what's like if you were to share a lesson with the viewers and maybe you want to connect directly to someone, what is it from your story from washing cars to, you know, the story that you just shared now? I'm even like in shock because I've never heard it in that detail. But what do you think is the biggest lesson? Because clearly you've come a long way, you've done more for yourself. What is it that you have to change in your life to become the person who you are? And what do you want to leave the viewers with?
So what I would say is, for one, and this one, there's no two. You know, so when I say one, I mean just one.
Just one, yeah.
It's simple as this, Keza. At some point in time, you need to be tired of being second best. And I think from the briefing session that I gave you through your document is that I've always been afraid to die.
Yeah.
And that fear for me to die made me consciously realize that I've got a limited amount of time to do anything. And I promised my mother billions and billions and billions and billions. And I've achieved, I'd say, about 30% of it. It's very subjective. But for anyone who really wants to make an impact in their lives, they honestly need to dig deep and don't care about what other people would say or look at you. You know, for me, walking on campus wearing a suit, that gave me motivation, not anyone else.
Yeah.
Some people were like, hey, I didn't care. All I knew was I'm building something that is going to be far greater than what they see in the present. You know? And it doesn't take a genius to understand that as a human being, you're given all the things that you need to be a success in life. My greatest advantage was keeping motivated, but I kept myself motivated. I didn't need anyone else to motivate me. You know, like I looked deeper into myself and said, Siyanda, what do you want to achieve and how do you want to achieve it? It's all a decision. There's no key to success. There's no key to, I'm not even successful. I'm far from success. Remember also, success is an ever-changing thing, you know? And just always, forever, keep believing in the idea that you had when you were 18 years old. When you were 18, before the world corrupted you, before the world had said anything to you and made you like girls, made you like smoking, made you like drinking, made you like chilling with your friends more than like chilling with your family. Like before all that, before the corruption of the world, that innocent child, that boy who stood in front of the mirror doing karate, you know, Mawashigiri is here trying to do, you know, acting like you're a Power Ranger. When you were at that point, what did you promise yourself? Go back to the point and say, when I was 18, when I was 17, what did I promise this young man? That's why I've got a picture of my young self. On my, you know, the flap on the car?
Yeah.
Sliding there, it's a young picture, I'm looking handsome as hell. I look good.
Yeah, man.
I remember the innocence of that.
Yeah.
So I always look at it, whenever ilanga lishaka cool, oh, Siyanda, Zamazu, Mthiyane.
Remember who you are.
Remember the promise that you made to yourself when you were innocent, young, and not spoiled by the world. And that's what I'm trying to achieve tonight.
I need to.
Right?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just heard truly one of the moving stories that I've yet to capture on the show. And wow, don't let the word corrupt your young self, and remember the promise that you made to yourself when you were 18. I think from the suits to the jobs to the calls to everything, that is the highlight and words that I want to take with me. And there's no better way to close the show. So thank you for coming to the show and sharing with us. I think a lot of people will be touched, and also there's a lot of pearls of wisdom. So thank you for tuning in, guys. I'm really trying to be very jolly and laugh, but I am really taken right now. So let's leave it there for now. I'm just going to sip my wines. All right, we'll be back. This brings us to the end of the show. and I think we've had quite a moving story with Siyanda. So now, like any other guest that's come on the show, he's going to take the Let's Fork It Out pledge. And with that being said, my good man, please raise your right hand. And please kindly repeat, I, Zamazwe Siyanda Mthiyane, do solemnly swear that I will always find the courage to be strong in the face of my fears, that I will show up for my dreams, that I will commit to serving my purpose, and that above all, I shall remain true to myself. I will be intentional, willing, and rigorous in the pursuit of my self-development. This I swear from this day until my last. Thank you. All right, now to the signature moment. There we have it, guys. The end of the show with a very, very touching and moving story, very inspiring as well. I hope you've taken what you can, digesting, process it, and see if you can apply some lessons in your life. I've been your host, and this is Let's Fork It Out, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers.